Hey, my name is Kush Bhatia, and this year I am your Secretary General for Model UN at White Station. Although Model UN may seem a little different this year, our officers plan to make this year as exciting and as engaging as previous years have been. We hope you join the team and learn more about how Model UN works, and hopefully have the chance to compete at some conferences as well, even if they are online this year. Model United Nations is an academic simulation of the United Nations where students represent countries or people in a committee to solve real-world issues while learning about diplomacy, international relations, and the United Nations. At most high school Model UN conferences, there are two different types of committee styles, the first one being called the General Assembly and the other being called Crisis. GA is much larger and can have up to 50 delegates, where Crisis is much smaller and only has around 15 to 20 delegates per committee. In the General Assembly committees, students take on the role of a delegate of a country and participate in a real committee under the United Nations. Examples of these committees could be WHO, SOCUM, DISEC, and several others. This is known to be the more serious type of committee where you must conduct research and understand your country's policies before you arrive at the conference. Crisis is oftentimes called the more fun out of the two because committees are based off books, movies, real-life events, historical events, or anything you could really think of. The structure of both are different, and as you continue to do one and compete, you will most likely favor one. Weeks in advance of the conference, students are given their position, topic, or topics that their committee will discuss throughout the duration of the committee sessions. Oftentimes, in General Assemblies, conferences will require a position paper to be submitted before delegates arrive at the conferences. Position papers include a delegate's stance on the issues being discussed and specific solutions they would like to see be considered during debate. During the conference, students will debate over various topics leading to delegates working together with other nations to form groups and write out policies in the format of a draft resolution, which is presented and debated over. Once presented and debated, the goal is to pass it with a majority vote. At times, this can be tough as certain countries do not work well together and have opposing views on issues. This is why it's important to know your country's stance and the countries that work best with you. While General Assemblies have resolutions to write, Crisis delegates have to write directives which are similar to resolutions but are much shorter and to the point. Crisis also has crisis notes where they develop a crisis arc for their person to accomplish over the course of the committee sessions. At the end of the conference, the best performing delegates in each committee, as well as entire school delegations, are recognized with awards. There is so much more to MUN than what I've mentioned in the past couple of minutes, but every Thursday this semester, we will be posting videos aimed at certain topics in MUN for you to learn about and practice as well. Follow us on our Instagram @Wishesman and let us know if you have any questions about MUN this year.